In lesson 3.2, sixth graders, prime numbers and composite numbers are given to you. Okay? So a prime number is a number that has exactly and only two factors. Let's talk about those two words first of all. Okay? Especially the word factor. All right? Because that's a word that you're going to be dealing with a lot as you go through algebra class. A factor is a number that is kind of like the ingredients of a larger number. Okay? The factors are ingredients in a larger number. Factors are kind of like, if you apply it to science, they're kind of like elements in a compound. All right, have you talked about compounds and elements yet? No. Did you talk about it last year at all?
No.
For example, you've probably heard the formula H2O.
Yeah.
What is H2O?
Water.
It's the formula for making the compound water. Okay, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. All right, those two elements are used to make the compound water. Well, in numbers, factors are the elements, and the number that it makes is called the composite number. Even kind of compo, it has that same first part of the word. Composite, compound. Okay? So, if a number like 17, if you have that number, and the only way that you can make the number 17 by multiplying is by adding or doing 1 times 17. That's called a prime number. The 1 and the 17 are the factors. It's the only two factors you can use to make the number 17. So it's called a prime number. Okay? Matt?
Does it have anything to do with fact families?
A little bit, but not fact families that you make by adding numbers together. These are multiplying. We're going to be talking about multiplying numbers together. Okay? Bennett?
So, we're, oh no, we're not. Never mind.
So, if you start with the number 10, the number 10 has 4 different factors. You can make the number 10 by multiplying 1 times 10, or by multiplying 2 times 5. Okay? So that's called a composite number. Sometimes you'll have to make a list of all the factors. Like listing all the factors of the number 32. So, let me show you the process, the best way to go about that. When you're making a list of the factors, Josh, start with the number 1. 1 times what? No, we're making what? No, we're not making 5, we're making 32. Pay attention up here, please. 1 and 32. And then go to number 2. To number 2 because it's even. So we know that 2 is a factor. And notice that I'm going to split these apart. So I'm going to list factors together. Jack, don't get yourself in trouble right now. Okay? Pay attention. 1 and 32. 2 and Bethany?
16.
16. 3 is 3 a factor? How do you know? How do you know 3 is not a factor? Braden?
Because it doesn't, because it doesn't end in 3, and because...
No, 3 plus 2, you add the digits. 3 plus 2 is what?
It's 5.
Is 5.
And it's not
Divisible by 3, okay?
That's the word.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. You are on the right track. So you don't have to write down 3. How about 4? It's 4 a factor. 8?
8 times
4, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, since you've gotten to the one that you've already listed, you have the full list. Okay? So, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. Okay? 5 is not a factor, is it? I don't even know why that's written there. Oh, 3 plus 2 equals 5. That's right. Yep. Now, there are some numbers that you need to be familiar with. They're called perfect squares. And that is a special number that's made by multiplying the same factor times itself. Sometimes the factors are prime numbers. So, for example, 9 is made by multiplying 2 prime numbers together. What other numbers are made by multiplying 2 prime numbers together? Allison?
4.
Yep. Bennett?
49, 7 times 7.
Yeah, 7 times 7. 2 prime numbers, 49.
25, 121.
Well, just give us one. 25, 5 times 5. Yep.
121.
Yeah, what's that?
7 times.
No. What 2 prime numbers make 121? Trevor?
11.
Good. 11 times 11. Yep. There's one more up here. Tyler?
12 times 12.
Oh, was 12 a prime number though?
No.
So what we're doing is multiplying 2 prime numbers together. Yes. 13 times 13, 169. Okay? I did, yeah, 17 times 17 I don't have up here. 19 is a prime number. 23 is a prime number. What's the next prime number after 23? Peter?
29.
29. Yep. What's the next one?
35.
35 is divisible by?
Oh, 5. Never know. 33. 40. 31.
31.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 40.
Yeah, 31. Good. All right. Now, on your worksheet it says, tell whether the number is prime or composite or neither. When is a number neither prime or composite? Johnny? Okay, why? It doesn't fit the definition, does it? What is the definition of a prime number?
Numbers are only 2 factors one in itself.
Right. The number 1 doesn't have 2 factors. It has 1 factor. Just the number 1. Okay? And 0 is not considered prime or composite because
Unlimited.
it has an unlimited number of factors. Okay? Yes. But it has 0 as a special designation.
Wait.
Okay?
Use like 0.5 and stuff.
0.5? What do you mean?
Yeah. Going up to 10, you split it for 5, you can use like 2.5 times 2. To get 5.
Well, yeah, you can have, but these are natural number factors or whole number factors, okay? Okay? All right. I think that's it. Do this worksheet 3.2.